Have you ever tried playing a co-op game without screaming at your partner? They say love is patient and kind, but whoever said that probably never had to hard carry their duo level after level. This is the true test of a relationship. Look, instead of stressing over dinner reservations and the ridiculous traffic, why not just stay home and make it a proper game night? We've put together a list of our favorite co-op games, perfect for Valentine's Day. If you're single though, don't worry, we have some spicy picks for you too. First on the list, we obviously have to talk about It Takes Two. You probably saw this coming, but if your relationship feels a bit rocky, or even if it's perfect, this is the game to play. You play as Cody and May, a couple planning to divorce, who get turned into dolls. Your job is to fix your marriage, all while being harassed by Dr. Hakim, a talking book of love who's probably the most aggressive therapist in history. What makes this a masterpiece is that you literally cannot progress without the other person. One of you might have a hammer while the other has the nails. One freezes time, the other clones themselves. It's basically couples therapy, but way cheaper and with more explosions. Now, if It Takes Two is too slow for you and you want to melt your brains a little bit, check out Split Fiction. This is another split-screen co-op game made by the same team from It Takes Two. You and your partner are rewriting the story of a sci-fi world, but the standout mechanic is the screen itself. You have to toggle between dimensions and split-screen modes to solve puzzles and take down enemies. One of you might be setting up platforms while the other is sniping enemies. If you guys can pull off a combo here without shouting, your chemistry is officially 10 out of 10. Okay, let's hit the brakes for a second. What if you don't have a player too? What if your date for the night is a bucket of fried chicken and an extra serving of yearning? Don't worry, we got you. For the singles who want a little Kilig without the commitment, try 5 Hearts Under One Roof. It's an interactive FMV dating sim where you're living in a house with 5 very different, very real-looking women. It's basically like living out a K-drama where you're the main character. Your goal is simple: manage your relationships and see who you end up with. It's cheesy, it's funny, and hey, at least these virtual gals won't get mad if you forget their anniversary. Alright, back to you lovebirds. They say fear brings people closer together. I think they call that trauma bonding. So if you want to hold hands out of terror, pick up Reanimal. From the twisted minds that gave us Little Nightmares, this is a co-op horror adventure where you play as siblings, trying to escape a hellish island. The atmosphere is thick, the monsters are disturbing, and you have to work together to sneak past them. It's dark and moody, making it the perfect game to play with the lights off while you huddle close to your partner for, quote-unquote, protection. But let's be honest, you're just using them as bait. If horror isn't your vibe and you'd rather just laugh until your stomach hurts, you have to play Battleblock Theater. This is a classic platformer from the behemoth. You play as a prisoner forced to perform in a theater for cats. Yes, cats. Your goal is to jump, solve puzzles, and survive the deadly stages. But the true fun here is the chaotic betrayal. You can help your partner up a ledge, or you can accidentally throw them into a pit of spikes just for the content. It's fast-paced, the narrator is witty, and it's a great test to see if your partner has a sense of humor or if they're going to break up with you on the spot. Time for another singles break. Are you single because you just don't have the riz? Well, class is in session with Super Seducer 2. This is the ultimate what not to do simulator. You play through live-action scenarios trying to pick up girls, and let me tell you, the options are highly questionable. The goal isn't necessarily to win, it's to pick the worst possible options just to see the hilarious consequences. It's cringe comedy gold. Play this alone, laugh at how absurd it is, and please, do not try these tactics in real life. You will get arrested. Okay, moving on to something for the power couples, the ones who want to slay dragons together. You need to check out No Rest for the Wicked. Made by the same geniuses behind Ori and the Blind Forest, this is a visceral action RPG. You play as Sarim, holy warriors fighting a pestilence. The combat is heavy, precise, and satisfying. Think Dark Souls meets Diablo. You and your partner can team up to clear dungeons, gather loot, and rebuild your town. It's visually stunning and requires actual skill. If you want to feel like a badass battle couple protecting each other's backs, this is the game for you. Now, do you want to test if your relationship is rock solid or built on lies? Play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Here's the setup. One person is looking at a screen with a bomb. The other person has the manual printed out, or on a phone, but can't see the screen. You can sit with your backs against each other and communicate to defuse it before the timer hits 0. This game is pure chaos. It forces you to communicate clearly under extreme pressure. And honestly, if you can calmly survive an hour of this without a screaming match, just get married already. You're meant to be. Finally, let's wrap this up with one last treat for the singles. We've talked about finding a date, but what happens if you party a little too hard? We've got a game for the people who love K-dramas but also want to play detective. The game is called Love Too Easily. The setup's amusing. You wake up with a massive hangover and a vague memory that you kissed someone last night, but you have absolutely no idea who it was. Your goal is to investigate, look for clues, check text messages, and talk to 3 potential love interests to piece the night back together. It's basically an interactive K-drama where you make the choices. If you're after the Kilig with a little bit of mystery, this one's for you. And that's our list. Whether you're defusing bombs with your partner, fighting nightmares with your bestie, or learning how to seduce or not seduce strangers while playing solo, Valentine's Day is what you make of it. Let us know in the comments which of these you're picking up, or if you have a favorite co-op game we missed. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Gaming Pinas for more gaming content. Happy Hearts Day, everyone!